Hi Guy, bit of a special video today. I came up with an idea last night. Now I wasn't drinking or anything. I don't want to be political about this, but in the UK, if anyone's watching from abroad, there's all this stuff going on at the moment to do with benefits and benefits cheats, and not to get too political, but there's one thing that surprised me. I mean, I've known about it going on for some while, but is this whole food bank situation, you know, I mean, for a country about wealth and stuff, and well, I don't want to get political and start talking about that because I could go on for that for hours. That would be too long of a video. But the one thing that is going on is like all these food banks, you've got all these people who are really suffering, and I was just thinking, you know, what can I do? And I don't want to preach to people, and I started thinking, well, you know, I'm a collector on and off. I go through phases of collecting masses of stuff. I mean, my current one is my Master System collection. There's more shelves going down. It's just crazy. But one thing we all do is, you know, we're always on the hunt for bargains, and we always get the odd deal coming along here and there. And like recently, I managed to get 2 copies of Ultima 4, one of which was an exchange, and the other one I bought for cash for about. It was about £12, you know, and this happened pretty much together. But this game goes for £25–30 a pop on eBay. So what I did, I thought, well, I could just sell it and buy myself more games. But then I thought, well, what if I sold it and then just did something with the money a bit interesting? And then I came up with the, well, I'm thinking of it as like a retro food bank drive. Because I mean, we've all got games and stuff, we've got loads and loads of cheap stuff, which probably goes for a few quid on eBay, but you're not going to miss. I mean, like currently at my own stuff, just as an example, I've got a copy of Sonic 2, no instructions, just the game, and a couple of spare Master System pads. I mean, I've got loads of these knocking around, it's just because I've got some machines in bundles. But again, you know, these will go for probably 6 or 7 quid on eBay, and then I thought, well, you know, what can you do? You just give a big wad of cash to some charity. And I mean, nothing against big charities, but I think what happens with a lot of this is you never know what's going on with these big expensive charities, and then some people moan and say, oh well, you know, if you give them money, you don't know whether a lot of it's gone off to these directors. And I don't want to get into that, you know. But then what I started thinking, you know, is there any food banks around? Because there's all this stuff that's going on. I mean, I live in a rural town, a place called Glossop. And we've got it. It's pretty, well, not rural town, but it's quite big. It's about, I think there's about 70,000 people live in the area, but it's a fairly small town. You know, it's just one high street, big. We're in a valley surrounded by hills and stuff. But it's got like a council estate, and it's got very, very rich, affluent areas all within this like valley. Very, but looking at it, you don't think, well, there's not going to be a food bank or anything like here. And then I went online last night and I was just reading, and I was surprised to find that in Glossop there's one called Bare Necessities, and it's been set up for a couple of years now. Completely surprised me. You know, they've got collection bins dotted around. It's just something I don't think I've not seen. I just think I've not bothered to take notice of it. You know, you go in a pub, or you go in Tesco or Aldi or whatever supermarkets are in the area, and you walk past these bins all the time. You don't realise. I'm sorry, it's, you know, just don't take notice. So yeah, so the point was, I mean, I could just donate a big wad of cash to them, but then I thought, well, what would be better and quicker for them, you know, if you start donating food, especially at this time of year, because it's Christmas, you know, everyone's feeling a bit more charitable and a bit more donatable and whatever. So yeah, so I'll just pop the camera over here. I'll have to mind me moving stuff across, but I mean, off the profit of the first game, I mean, look at that. I mean, I spent, you have to mind the ship in the background, that big wad of tins and everything cost me a grand total of £14.50. And again, I was just, I had a hand basket and it weighed an absolute ton. I didn't realise just how much stuff this weighs. But I've still got another £10 or so to spend. Plus with the other couple of games I was talking about selling there, you know, I'm going to do something with that. I'll sell them, get the money, and I'll get a load of tins, and I'll go to my local drop-off point. And what I'm betting is everybody in their own area, you know, you just put in your town name plus food bank, and I bet you any money there's one there, because they're popping up everywhere. Again, problem aside, I mean, people really need this stuff. You know, I mean, I'm not on an amazing salary, but I mean, my retro collection, I've enough to live comfortably and stuff, and it just annoys me. I mean, again, I could get into the politics for it, but I'm not. I don't mind doing something like that because I think it's a pretty good deal and a pretty good thing to do. Anyway, just waltz the camera over. But yeah, I mean, I want to do this as like a retro drive push, as I've said before, but what should you be buying if you do this sort of thing? And it's all the stuff that you get, like, you know, one of your tins, it's 1 or 2 or 3, 5 a day. Baked beans are a good one. A couple of Tesco ones there. Those things run off at £1.20 for 4 tins. I mean, the one thing you've got to remember is when you get tins from anywhere, because I know a few of you could go like in pound shops and, you know, you see loads and loads there and it'll be like 3 or 4 tins or something for £1. But the problem is a lot of these food banks want stuff to be at very least 6 months before the date goes on the can. So you just got to keep an eye on that. But yeah, I mean, some of the things I bought, I looked at all like the 1 or 5 a day stuff, like say Bachelor mushy peas there, one of your 5 a day. Most tins these days come with this, and you want to just get healthy stuff because you don't want to, you know, people don't want to eat crap do they, at the end of the day. But I got things like tuna flakes there. They were I think 3 for £1, well in date. Some tuna paste again. Beef paste, sorry. This is supposed to be a very good one. Some cereals. A box of that was £1 in Tesco. Like I say, I only grabbed the one because I was already topped up on tins. But things like sachets, you know, you get them. I don't know what they're called, like the oat so simple maybe type things. You'll get like 10 sachets in a pack. But I think things like that are handy because they can be, box can be opened and those can be dished out to different people. And again, these were fairly cheap, you know, about 50p a tin. Big tins of like peeled new potatoes. Everybody eats potatoes. The tins, so they'll last. Deal there, you know, like hula hoops again. Each tin of the one is 1 or 5 a day. I got loads of vegetables, like a couple of tins there, ravioli, more potatoes. There was a deal on soup at Tesco. So, you know, you get things like tins of fruit, not the stuff with all the syrup and stuff in, but, you know, something that people can survive off. I don't know how else to put it, you know, you can have a look around. So, yeah, I don't know what you guys think of that. This is just an idea that came to me. You know? We've all got massive collections and things we could do with getting rid of that we don't really need, because I mean some of this, I've got sports games and I am going through a full set, but some of the cheaper ones, like these are always great to get rid of. A golf game, you know, I don't really need something like that, and I'll probably pick it up again later, but that'll probably go for 3 or 4 quid on eBay. And I've got loads of them sort of games on here, so I'm going to have a dig through, and I would just ask you to do the same. Or if you wanted, you could donate some money, but yeah. What I'm thinking of doing is, everybody watches this, right? Whether you think it's a good idea or a bad idea, please just share the video. I mean, even if we only get like 10, because I've got about 1,000 subscribers and I don't know how many people watch it, because again I've not been posting videos as regular, but the more people who either respond to this video or get involved, pass it on, share it, Facebook, Twitter, anything, let's just get something going. I mean, even if we only get like 100 people like donating 15, 20 pounds at a time, I mean, look at all that what I've bought just shown in that video. I mean, it's only a small amount, but it helps wherever possible, you know. Let's just do something whilst we can, because it's Christmas, yeah. So yeah, as always guys, thanks for watching. I will come up with a Twitter tag, I think something like #RetroFoodBank. And we'll get that and we'll post it on Twitter and we'll get something going. I mean, I'm big involved in like the RVG and the Roll-Up forum, so I'll stick this video up on there as well. Just get the word in there. Even if you're not too interested in getting on, please just share it, like it. Even like I said before, do your own video if you want. Take some pictures, maybe we can get something started here, who knows. As always guys, thanks for watching and I look forward to another video soon.